Hi, welcome back to the channel, FIFA Mobile. Alright, was something to tell you. This POTM is the last one, thanks to a friend who told me that. Unfortunately, I'm short of 10 tokens, otherwise I would have claimed that player. So I managed to exchange for really good players with that 76 plus. Do choose that, alright? Of course, I do spend some on the training XP as well. If I've known that the rewards were so good for that player of 70 plus, I would have chosen that option from the head start. But I thought I really needed some of those training XP, so I've chosen to exchange some of them, which I regretted slightly. So if you have given a choice right now and you have enough of those points to change for a player, good for you, and you should go and change the player. If not, if you are like me, short of some tokens, please go and change that 76 plus player. So that will give you a good rewards, and of course you could sell them in the market, which I did eventually, and gave me a few 100,000 more. So this is something I'm really happy with. And of course now let me show you this. There's a POTM exchange, and you must do it, alright, because otherwise it all go to waste. It will not be carried forward, because I understand the season has been over. So there are a few options. You have cash, you have skill boost, you have training XP, you have the 76 plus and the 80 plus. I was advised not to choose that 80 plus because that wasn't really good according to my friend. But of course, I thought I read it nearly there was XP because I'm upgrading my player. So I decided to change two of them, but I quickly regretted my choice. So please do not do that, but instead please choose that 76 plus TOTW, please. And if you decide to choose money, at max the amount of 30 tokens will bring you 6 of those 50,000, which is 300,000. But if you choose that 76 plus player pack, you get more than that. I am trying to show you that right now. After I chosen those XP, I shouldn't have chosen XP, and definitely not those skill boosts for sure. And that 80 plus is too much, too expensive. Now take a look, it's not just one player, you get 5, and each of them are sold for good prices. So these few players, I've sold them and I got more than 300,000 for sure. So please do not choose cash. 50,000 times 6 is nothing. Choose those players, and I'm going to show you how much they are worth. Okay, so I did hunt for the price. As you can see, that one player alone already fetch you 300 over 1000, and this another player is 100 over 1000, and this gives you 20 over 1000. So you gotta bear in mind, these are not the true price. These are prices stated by the system. Sometimes they are reasonable, but most of the time they are not. So do a bit of homework, search it on your own by the name and the OVR. You'll find the true price, and of course you can set a lower budget to see probably the price, the real price, not those any other price that's stated by the players that some are dream but they're not reality. You gotta fix with a good budget. So you can see there, I'm trying to sell for 150,000, which I eventually sold him for that amount. And that is only just one of the 5 players. If you have chosen that cash, you just get 300,000 and that's it. But what I'm trying to show you is that even a 78 player, 78 OVR player, you can fetch good money. Alright, so trying to sell him for 100 over 1000 is not too realistic, I must say. It's not too realistic. You shouldn't set such expectations. So I'm trying to show you that people are all selling below 100,000. So you gotta bear in mind that if you want to sell him, then you gotta do some homework, do a bit of research on what are the prices like. Then you should think whether do you still want to sell him, or would you want to put him into the SBC. Just take a look at the SBC at the currently UEFA Championship League. He doesn't require him. They require 86 OVR players, but not anybody less. And unlikely you're able to upgrade someone from a 78 all the way to 86. You'll be losing big time. You'll be losing a lot of training packs, a lot of cash. Must as well you get it straight from the market, right? So don't do that. It just means that he's good to go. He's good to be sold off in the market, so what someone else can enjoy this player, and for you enjoy some cash. So of course you can also use him for training, for rank up, but unfortunately for me, I need 85 OVR players to do rank up. So 78 is indeed not of good use. Why am I doing so much? Because I just want to know that what is best for me. If you don't do your research, you don't do your understanding of your own needs, you will basically be wasting the player and of course wasting some good profits. So I'm going to sell him for 60,000, and indeed I sold him for 60,000 eventually. Alright, so that is 100 over 1,000, near to 200,000 already. That's another player that I try to hunt for. It's the 83 goalkeeper. Alright, we're gonna check it out. Is it that there's a typo, or is it the price is not right? Yes, I think the price is not right. So it's a good news for us. Alright, indeed, his price is so much higher than 100,000. So definitely we're happy to know that. So I'm selling him for about 189,000, and he was again sold. So with only these 3 players, I've already made more than 300,000. So that's what I meant. Please go and choose that player pack instead of choosing the cash, because there's a good chance. For me, my luck is always not good, but even myself, I managed to get more than 300,000. So definitely you can do it as well. So I'm trying to sell other players to gain more money. In preparation for what? Because you know that in a few days time matches will be unlocked. So I'm really hoping that I get more cash on hand, just in case it's needed for something that's hidden. No one knows whether there's a hidden SBC like the previous retro stars. You won't know. So it's better always to get some cash on hand, so you know what's best for you. Eventually the cash should be useful, even though there's no hidden SBC or requirement in those matches which is coming a few days time. You can actually make good use of the cash for your upgrades, for your rank up, or for your skill boost training, and whatever required. If you do want to buy a player, you have some cash on hand. Alright, so again, trying to sell all these players at the best price. Always do your homework. Do not stop at just selling based on the market. Basically, system market price is wrong. Do your own market research to get the best price, and you should know that what's good for you and what's reasonable, and you'll be sold. So I'm selling him for 65,000. I'm telling you, he was sold as well. Alright, so of course got other players that I could sell just to get a bit of money. Not a lot, but it's better than putting them standing by doing nothing, because we can't put them to good use. So I hope you like this video, and please do keep your cash flow up, and then I wish you good luck in the coming matches. And for me, I'm happy to have chosen that. Please exchange all your tokens. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.